Hi, welcome to Lynette's Beauty Box. Here I am again, getting ready for absolutely nothing. So I thought we'd pop on, have a little chat, and see what everyone's up to. So I have some really cool products to show you. I've had this one for a while, and I got it in BoxyCharm some while ago, and then I've rediscovered it a couple of times. And it's SB2 by Sutra, their hair rejuvenating serum. And honestly, I just refer to this as one thing. It's like sex in a bottle for your hair. Absolutely fabulous. And for my dry, dehydrated, falling out locks, it's perfect. And it smells good. You'll need like one pump. And since I flatten and blow dry and do all that stuff to my hair, I can use all the help I get, really. But my hair is soft as silk. And forget anyone else. I just want to run my hands through my own hair. It feels so good. I mean, so yummy. So I'm still waiting for surgery. As it sits now, it will be Monday. But if there could be some complications with like travel and stuff like that in the next day or so, then I will have to reschedule that, which will piss me off to a great degree. But all we can do is, do this one day at a time, quasi bullshit shit that we all have to do. I'm going to put some facial oil on, a little dehydrated, not drinking enough water, as per usual. I mean, if they would just make it to where coffee and water tasted the exact same, I would just guzzle water all day long. But that's not the case. And I am such a big coffee hound. And speaking of hound, I think there's one somewhere in my house. But I have to say, I do love the puppies. They are fabulous. So, I'll put a little of that on. Get all supple. So, a lot of big things have been going on. It's almost Thanksgiving. I'm going to do absolutely nothing. I think with the year that I've had, I really don't need to go all out and have a big Thanksgiving like I've done in so many years past. So, my heart's just not in that this year. Maybe next year, but until then, we'll see. I do have my Christmas tree up, as you can see in the background. It's not decorated, but it is lit and blinking beautifully, and that makes me super, super happy. So I'm going to put on some Yensa primer. And girls, even if you don't, and the one guy that subscribes to this channel, even if you don't do foundation on the reg, I always do primer because, it always makes your skin look better and healthier, especially in the winter where it's so dry because we're all stuck indoors. So anytime we can, perk our skin up with a little poof poof here and there, then I say do it. Do it, do it, do it. I mean, and I'm sure, as you can figure out, I've already washed and dried my hair, and I did naturally dry it today, which I don't normally do, but my skin's been a little bit on the dry side. So, and then I took my lovely um, hot brush and ran it through, and then that gets rid of most of the froze anyway. So I thought I would, rumble through my stash a little bit and see what interesting things I could come up with. And there's a couple of eyeshadow palettes that I really haven't opened up in a while, because I get in my phases where I just want to use one certain particular thing. So I thought I would just venture in and pull out an oldie but goodie. And here she is. It's a Too Faced, when they did the 20th anniversary collection for the eyeshadow palette release. I think it was 20 years. And although the packaging is brilliant and beautiful, that's why I keep it in the box, because this glitter sheds everywhere. And as we all know, I love glitter. But if any of you have never had this one, this is what she looks like. And she is gorgeous. I think she has a little bit of something for just about every mood I could possibly be in. Well, with the exception of when I'm in my green mood, which is pretty much all the time. But I do love my greens, so we cannot falter that. So I have pulled out a couple other palettes that are just laying around. We have the Viseart Pro Petite 5. And then the Norvina, which one is this? The 4 or the 5? Let me see. Oh, the 3. Her Pro Pigment has all those beautiful colors in it. I don't think I'll be using this one, but it's laying out here just in case. Okay, so everything in the social department is still going fabulous. I amaze myself every day at the fact that I don't want to wake up and be in another dimension, let's just say. Anyone who knows me all too well what that exactly means. But I'm still grieving and all that, but that does not mean that I cannot have a love interest in my life. And just because it hasn't been a year, I mean, I don't think that there's a rule that says a wife has to grieve for a certain amount of time. I mean, I was married to him for a long time. He was sick for a long time, and I just found someone that makes me feel good every single day. I mean, let's get real. I mean, there are days that I just want to kill him because, well, that's just life. But he's sweet and nice, and he treats me well. And he doesn't look at me like I'm crazy when I say stupid shit. He might think, damn, that bitch is crazy. But he doesn't say it, so that's bonus points in my book. And the one thing is that he's fun. And that's one thing that I love about him. There's a lot of things I love about him. I mean, I love the fact that he's a pothead. That's fabulous. And for all of you who don't know, yes, Missouri has legalized recreational marijuana, and there are lots of people that are very happy about it. I happen to be one of those people. Now, you might think, wait a minute. Are you sure about this? Yes, I am, because I have discovered that there are lots of different medicinal purposes that require alternate forms of dealing with pain. I mean, pain pills are good and fine, but when you've been on pain pills and narcotics for 20 plus years, that does not do well on a body. So I'm trying to go more on the natural healing route. Granted, yes, I still do use pain medicine because, well, let's face it, my pain is severe. But on those days where I just need a little relief and I can't get it, I have tried some different alternative methods that even my doctor has suggested. Yes, a medical doctor has suggested things to me that aren't in the normal pharmaceutical area of expertise. However, there are lots of things that are coming out now that are new, some that have been around for a long time, but they're just discovering with more research that um, some things work really good for certain types of pain and even some mental health disorders. Now, I'm not going to say that I'm a doctor because I'm not, but I think everything has its purpose in the universe. That's just how I feel about it. And as you all know, there's a lot of things I'm opinionated about. Makeup and medicine happen to be one of them. Oh, I stand corrected, too. This is Buxom's Wanderlust Primer Infused Blush in Dolly. I absolutely love this because we all know that I love a good blush game. My blush game is strong, sometimes too strong, but I am at the point where I do not give a flying fuck. Excuse me, I don't cuss on my channel, but sometimes the word slips out and I can't really take it back, especially not when we're on here live. So there's that. Now, I am also really excited because and proud of myself because I have not bought a stitch of makeup in probably a good 3 months. Of course, when you own 300 eyeshadow palettes, you really don't need to buy anything new, but sometimes you just see something bright and shiny and you're like, oh, shiny, squirrel. Okay, so we did our color in the transition. We used Gretchen. I knew a Gretchen once. She was a real bitch. So I don't want to do anything crazy because, like I said, I'm going to go and not party my ass off on a Thursday night. I'm probably going to study like I have been doing a lot. That's why I've been doing a lot of social media stuff because I am 2 months away from graduation and I don't want to have to file an extension because my extensions are hella expensive and I am not wanting to do that right now. Plus, I don't really have the funds to do that. I had to pay an extension not this past year, but the year before that, I think. No, it was last year that I was it last year? Yeah, I think it was last year because it's been. I think I filed an extension for a year, and that nearly put me in the poorhouse. I mean, $300 extension for school that's pricey. And I mean, you know me, I can spend a lot of cash, but I'm trying to be more frugal, if that's even a word anymore.
It is.
But
That's what I am.
my friend frowned here. Yeah, I'm frugal. Well, sometimes it pays to be frugal. I like the word frugal because it sounds better than saying, oh, I'm cheap. because, I mean, if you think about the English language, there's like so many different words that mean so many. Well, there would be one word and it means so many different things. Like a hoe, it could be a garden tool or a woman who is, very popular, let's say, very popular. Maybe not so discerning in her tastes. Um, I was discussing with a friend the other day the different, all the different words that describe one female body part. I mean, I counted at least 50 different words that can be used to describe a woman's breast. And it just made me wonder how many words, because I'm an inquisitive type of person, how many words are there that would describe a male's better assets, let's say. And there's a lot of those too, although not as many as that they have for a woman's breast, which means that breasts must be like at the top echelon of slang and dirty words. I would share some here, but I don't think I want this video and this live taken down. Because as we both know, I don't cuss on this channel. I do cuss in real life. However, sometimes like a sailor, I try not to, but when the mood arises and the need is necessary, I'll break it out. Okay, so I'm trying to decide. I've been doing, a dark eye with a pop of like really just in your face color lately. I'm really looking at this shady bitch over here, and I'm not cussing. That's just the name of the shade. I am not messing with you. Here you go. Shady bitch. Right there. I do love some of these because the idea of this palette was that they did like their shades as close as they could get to them, the original 10 that Too Faced came out with. And I believe the original names. And then the circa 2018, the originals were reinvented, and the names that some of them came up with were really cute. Chill Out, Ooh La La, Glitter Donut, Lost Boys, NSFW. I don't know what that means, but don't tell me in the comments just in case, because Too Faced can be a little bold. Then we have shade names like Dirtbag, my personal favorite, and of course Shady Bitch. Dirtbag is more of a kind of a metallic-y, glittery color. We got it right there. And knowing me, I'm sure it's going to have a lot of glitter in it. And I'm sure my boyfriend would be thrilled to know that I'm putting glitter on my eyes without glitter glue. So I can glitter him up really good because he just loves glitter. He really does. Well, I believe he said he didn't hate glitter. It's just his body is allergic to it or has an aversion to glitter of some sort. He said that to me last night, I believe. But you know me, I love my glitter. I can't help it. I'm a girl. And a girly girl at that. Now, I really haven't been doing eyeliner lately because I stuck my eyeliner in my eye a couple days ago, and well, needless to say, it was not a good time to be had. And I'm sure that my neighbors didn't appreciate me screaming at the top of my lungs either. So, the Lost Boys, the only green in this palette is more like, it's a dark gunmetal green color, so I'm not going to go with that. I was thinking I would at first, but think I'm gonna just go with the Shady Bitch and maybe pop a little bit of green in the corner. And then, of course, I'm sure there's going to be a ton of glitter bukkake all over my face, but you know, it's not like I'm going to go out anywhere. I might go outside and say hello outside and then come back in, but I think that will be the gist of it. I'm the only person I know that will put her makeup on at night to go to bed. Yeah, I know you shouldn't sleep with your makeup on, but damn. I mean, what if you want to wake up in the middle of the night and really impress somebody? Or maybe you got something, a little something going on. You know, I mean, you got to look good, right? Who's with me? Sound off in the comments down below or the side, wherever you're watching. Just do it. It'll be entertaining, at least for me. So, yeah, we went ahead and put some Shady Bitch on the eyes. I think that looks pretty damn good, actually, with the brown. And then we're going to close up that palette, and I think we're going to open up this little booger right here and see what we have we can work with. Really nothing. It's more, didn't mean to find it. It's got more like poppy, I'm happy and bright, and that's not my mood right now. My mood right now is more like I'm in pain. I'm trying to be happy and bright in a sort of like a dark, ominous, sultry way. And let's face it, girls, when you're dating a younger guy, you got to bring out all the stops. Not really. He doesn't give a shit if I wear makeup or not. He's told me that on several occasions. And I was told him, I said, well, what in the hell makes you think I'm wearing it for you? I wear it for me. I put on my eyebrows every morning, mainly because I look a little scary without them on. I mean, and you all know how I lost them. I mean, Zippo? No. Regular lighter you found in a parking lot? Oh yeah, let's light your cigarette and have it explode in your face. Eyebrows gone, never to return. But that's okay, because I plucked the shit out of them anyway, so it's all good. So, I think we need a little bit of brightness, because my eyes are looking a little dark. We're going to take one of my Majorly Moto expensive brushes from Sigma. We're just going to kind of blend this out a little bit. Now, I've also discovered something else I like, guys. A while back, I heard of some mascara that was supposed to be really super good and easy to come off. It was called tubing mascara. And I was trying to get my hands on some of that. And then lo and behold, I did not know this, but I already had it in my collection. And the one that I like a lot is the Blink Ultra Volume Tubing Mascara. I think you can find this at Sephora. I don't know about Ulta, but definitely those two. And I'm telling you what, it does amazing things for the lashes. And it always makes it look like I've defined my upper lash line with eyeliner, but I have not. And it never fails because I always dot myself in the face with the mascara wand. But that's okay, because what can be made a mess can be cleaned up quickly with just a smudge of the finger. And then you have that. But I still want a little less drama. Let's see what we can't find in this palette here. Now, I love the Normina palette because it has so many greens, and as we all know, green is definitely my jam. So I think what I'm going to do is take my little shadow brush from Alamar and dab into, these don't really have names, they just have numbers. Not as fun. But I think I'm going to take a matte, kind of like it's more like a, I'm not sure what you would call this color, like a yellowish green color. Maybe a little lime, and I'm just going to drag it along the lower lash line. Maybe pull some into the corner. It's a little different, but as we all know, green tends to make hazel eyes really pop. And my eyes haven't been really changing color lately. They've pretty much just been staying hazel. I will definitely have to be cleaning up the glitter bukkake that has migrated down under my eyes, but I think that's going to work. And then see what other kind of little, oh yeah. I don't want to use that brush. We'll take the Luxie 221T. And it has that flat lash, flat eyeliner line. This is their travel series. The first green I went into was this one right here, and this was D3 for any of you who have this palette. I'm sorry if I'm blinding with this mirror, but there's no way for me to fold it back. And then I think we're going to go into like this metallic one up here, B1 and B2, and we're going to kind of mix those together. I'm going to put B1 on one side of this flat edge and B2 on the other. And we're just going to run it. Okay. You know, I can't talk when I'm doing this, so bear with me, guys. So, all of my little prayer warriors that are out there, I would like you to say a prayer for a friend of mine. Her name is Marissa, and she has been unjustly incarcerated. So, let's just pray that she stays safe and she comes home to her family who is missing her quite horribly very, very soon. Okay. Now, to get down to business here, as soon as I find my glasses, because you know I'm blind as a bat without them. So Christmas is coming up soon. Well, not super soon, but soon enough. So I was thinking of doing something for my subscribers. So if you're not subscribed, then absolutely you should. I mean, all you have to do is hit the subscribe button. It's easy, it's free, and if you don't like my channel, you can always unsubscribe. But who would want to do that? Because this is a fabulous channel. I do lots of different things on it. I haven't done any diet vlogs lately, but let me tell you, I'm doing quite well. I'm down 220 pounds. A friend of mine calls me the incredible shrinking woman. And my closet sure is showing that. I went and bought jeans a couple weeks ago, and they're already too small or too big. Not too small. They're already too big. I mean, they're not like falling off me big, but they're loose enough to where if I walk too much, they start sliding off my hips. I mean, I never thought, not in a million, that I would be complaining because I was losing so much weight that I had to buy clothes every couple of weeks or every couple of months. I mean, I guess I could always sew, but I would either break out a sewing machine, maybe buy some thread. I don't know. I mean, I do take after Mom, so she was quite the seamstress. And I've taken in the clothes before, but shirts, dresses, not a problem, but definitely jeans are not the easiest to alter. So, you know, if you're kind of like me and you're like, well, I really can't afford like to buy like a whole bunch of new pairs of jeans, my suggestion is go thrift storing. We went to a Red Rack here in Missouri, and I was able to find 2 pairs of jeans for about $16 that were like really good name brand jeans. Like I think one pair was from Maurice's and the other ones were either Levi's or Lee's, and they were in really, really super good condition. So I did have to restrain myself, however, because they had some Chiefs like t-shirts and shirts and stuff, and I was like, oh, I really want to spend my money, but then if I wouldn't, we wouldn't have been able to go out, I think, if we would have spent more money. So and we were on our way to go out on our date, so which absolutely was fabulous. We went to my favorite pasta place and we ate pasta, and had bread. The carbs, oh my God, they were so worthwhile. Because, you know, I don't allow myself to eat bread or pasta, but when we go out on a date, I do, because that's usually once or twice a month. And man, I'll tell you what, carbs, pasta, cheese sauce, Alfredo sauce, bread dipped in garlic and Parmesan and olive oil. I mean, good olive oil. Oh my. Oh yeah, it was good. It was really good. I had shrimp fettuccine Alfredo, and Nick had the deep fried lasagna, I think. Pretty sure that's what he had, and he said it was really, really good, and he really enjoyed it. And although I am used to dating and you know, sharing meals with someone who is a little on the squeaky side, I had to restrain myself from saying, quit being so tight. But that's okay, because you know what? Sometimes there's nothing wrong with that. Except when you're going out with me to eat at my favorite restaurant. I've introduced more men to that restaurant than I could probably shake a stick at. I mean, I've been eating there since I was in my 20s, so that's been a hot minute. And that's all she has to say about that. But no, just thinking about the pasta, it was so good. And then we didn't eat it. I didn't eat it all, and I was gonna just, leave it. And then Nick suggested that we get it to go so we could give it away to somebody in the park. Which I hadn't even thought about that, but Marty and I used to do that all the time. Because, I mean, as you all know, you can't really reheat Alfredo sauce because it just turns into a gelatinous mess of butter and noodles. And the Alfredo is gone. So that's something you really have to enjoy in the moment. So like I was saying, how my train of thought likes to derail. So what I was saying is that I really want to do something special for my subscribers for the holidays. So here in a few days, probably after Thanksgiving, because I'm scheduled for surgery next week. I'm going to put up a new video, and it's going to address a giveaway, the terms and conditions, and the timeline in which you have to sign up and meet the qualifications of my giveaways. As many of you who've done my giveaways before knows, I don't have a lot of stringent rules. Basically, you have to be subscribed, and usually there's a video you have to like, comment, and share, and then you will be signed up. So be looking for that probably in a week. I'm gonna try to do a little bit better with posting more often, but with all the hospitals and stuff that's been going on with my liver, it's just been a lovely little mess. And all of you, I'm sure, will be happy to know that I'm trying to quit smoking again. It has been a struggle, mainly because I'm kind of stressed about the whole surgery thing, because this time they're not just going to kind of make me in a daisy, state. They're actually going to put me under. And if you remember correctly, when I had the gastric bypass surgery, I freaked out for 2 months. So I have not had that long to freak out about it. I'm probably going to start freaking out tomorrow. But right now, I've been taking some anxiety medication that is helping me not freak out. And then I have a couple of people that are surrounding me right now that are extremely versed at how to deal with a difficult me. I can be difficult. Who knew? Shocking, I know. But anyway, so guys, this was just to basically get ready with me so I can go to bed. Will I be taking off my makeup? Maybe. Maybe not. I haven't been sleeping that great, so I like to have my eyebrows on when I go look at myself in the bathroom and be like, oh God, you feel like shit, but you look great. So there's that. All right, babes. I love you guys so much. Peace, love, and monkey dust, babes. Mad love to all of you, and I shall see you in my next video. Remember, stay safe,